Greetings and happy Sunday! My name is Liz, aka PEZLIZ, and we have a bunch of friends watching live on twitch.tv/PEZLIZ every single Sunday. We start at 3:30 p.m. Eastern, and we are going to be sharing with you the community's makes. If you would like to contribute to the makes yourself, the link to my Discord will be in the description below. If you're watching live on Twitch, it's !Discord, and the channel is called Sharing Makes. So let's get to sharing the makes for this week. We've got some awesome people creating a whole bunch of awesome things, and I can't wait to share with you. So first up, we have Ryan, Duck 3D Print, Mermaid, and Deadpool by Vunk Flexi on Patreon, and printed on their new Snapmaker U1. So we've got a little, oh, she's got quite the eyebrows there. And here we go. Shoosh shoosh. Look at that mermaid. Awesome, awesome. Thank you for sharing, Ryan. Next up from Hyperfixed, we have the Quick Draw Keychain 2 Revolver Edition. So if you want a cute little keychain that fits in a little baby holster, that's quite the weathered key there too. Look at that whole shaboomafoo to take that picture. Very creative. There's from Hyperfixed. So the link is there in Discord. Awesome. The fastest keys in the West. From Diablo Spawn, did someone call for the Ghostbusters? Here is Egon. So this is the Egon chunk. And as you can see in the background, he's got, he's positioned it to de-stab the bag. He's got 2 PEZLIZ mugs, maybe 3 PEZLIZ mugs, I don't know. A Bearded Printer mug, Shenanigans mug. Holy hat. He's been shopping. And of course, there is our Ghostbuster. Oh my gosh, that is 3 PEZLIZ mugs and a big Jano. All of the merch. Yeah, Deadpool hung out with mermaids. I mean, that makes sense to me. Welcome in, Chi-Town. Look at the detail on that backpack. Awesome possum. Thank you for sharing. All right. Next up, PEZLIZ has a new video out, which is last week's Sunday sharing. I titled it "What to 3D Print," and I have the mug. I have the bunch of people's different makes. Fun fact: if you want your make up on as a thumbnail, take a very clear picture, because when I'm removing the background, it can create some problems. So there you go. All right, Palms Flexi Factory XL Parasaurolophus, printed in inland bone white. Ooh, that inland bone white is a nice one. Good stuff, Palms. That's quite the model too. Holy hat. Is that like full sized, or what percent is that? Inland bone white looks like a good color too. Thank you for sharing. Mike Moans made a set piece for my Fallout minis. So if you're not familiar with Mike Moans has been, Mike Moans streams weekdays on Twitch, and he also has a YouTube channel. Mike Moans has really figured out how to print miniatures in filament, in FDM. He does have resin printers, but he has been doing a lot with FDM, and if you want to know his secrets, make sure you're tuning into his Twitch. He streams, I believe he starts at 10 a.m. GMT every single weekday. He also has quite a strong Discord, and he's on YouTube, on Instagram, and in all of the places. But he does these amazing terrains. He's quite the artist. So thank you for sharing, Mike. Awesome. Granye's been busy. She has been printing in Polymaker Sunlu and 3D Max PLA colors, the Twisty Fidget Ball Pocket. Twisty Fidget Ball Pocket. This looks cool. I love these colors too. So it's a ball that expands. That kind of looks like a bird's wing. I like that. I'm gonna have to play with that style of fidget. I like that. And I see that's definitely, I think that's Celestial Purple. I think that might be Celestial Blue. That looks like magenta. And that's a gorgeous brown, whatever that is. Anyway, thank you for sharing, Grenier. Very pretty. And that's a fun model. Also, you have been printing, Grenier has been printing, built over bought winged unicorns. The keychain version printed with Polymaker, Sunlu, Bamboo, and Cookie CAD PLA colors. I sized these up a little and a little down from the original file size. The really nice thing, oh, Cookie CAD Fairy Floss, oof, gorgeous color. The really nice thing about Build Over Bots models is that they can be sized up and sized down. And oh, that's a fun way. See, use up the ends of your filament and have some fun with these little models. It's kind of, we've talked about this. We called it a winged unicorn because a Pegasus is a winged horse. I don't know. You guys decide. If you're watching on YouTube, answer the question in the comments. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure you add to the conversation. These are so cute. I love the way you painted them. Oh my gosh. These ones are adorable. Okay, Grenier, we're gonna have to exchange. Alicorn. Yeah, some people are saying alicorn. Pezzy Ring said alicorn. I think that might be correct. Oh wow. I love these colors. And there's the whole family. Alicorn is correct. Star Rose 3. Star Rose 3 knows her mythical creatures. So pretty. I look at the fairy. That's fairy floss. Gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for sharing, Grenier. And see, that's an inspiration. Inspiration. Build-A-Bro says, I called the one without a horn a Pegasus, but you can call it whatever you want. See, the designer's right here in chat. So, Purplish, I think, is correct, saying, I call them adorable. And also, make sure you're following Built-Over-Bot, and he will be streaming later this evening, I believe. So, awesome. Thank you for sharing, Grenier. That's really inspiring me to paint some of mine. Also from Grenier, I need to do these. Oh my goodness. These are mooned earrings. So these were printed in Bamboo Blue Gray, Sunlu Black, and Polymaker Cotton White. These are my own creation and part of my various multi-purpose jewelry tag files. So I need to get these moon earrings going. I'll have to start those soon. That's what she was saying about the moon. I hadn't seen them yet. So make sure that you're following Grenier over on Maker World and grab these earrings. Pezzy Rings just watched a ton of My Little Pony. I don't know much about My Little Pony. I know there's Dash. I don't know their names. Don't ask. Rainbow Dash, maybe? Someone can correct me. Also by Grenier, 3-color Hue Forge. Vintage Marine recruitment poster. This Vintage Marine Corps poster is an 8 by 5.3 inch 3-color Hue Forge style wall print inspired by classical historical recruitment artwork. Designed to echo the bold motivational posters once used to inspire enlistment, this piece captures the timeless look and attitude of vintage military art. Bamboo, Polymaker, and Sunlu filaments were used. Also, happy Irish Coffee Day. My coffee is not Irish, but it is delicious. So I'm enjoying that. So this is the inspiration, and there's the print. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Grenier, and happy creating. Can't wait to see more. We are seeing more. There you go. This is more of Granier's vintage military recruitment posters. This is my reproduced 2D printer file rendering. This reproduction of a vintage armed forces recruitment poster is an 8.5 by 6-inch 4-color Huforge style wall print inspired by classical historical recruitment artwork using Polymaker and Sunlu filaments. So join the Army, the Navy, the Marines. And there is the print. Oh, I love this. I love this. It's a really cool style. I like the way that the layers go in the back. Really neat. Thank you for sharing, Grenier. TechJeeper has been playing with his Baby Belt Pro, and this is a MacGyver snake from Cults 3D printed on the Baby Belt Pro. This is really showcasing a gradient. So this is, I believe, the Polymaker rainbow gradient. Lengthwise versus height color cycling. Absolutely. So you can see the red going through to the orange, to the yellow, to the luminous rainbow. Wow. So that's going to light up like no tomorrow. That is gorgeous, TechJeeper. So we've got the red to the orange, to the peachy yellow, to the green, to the turquoise, to the blue, to the purple. It's a belt. It's a snake. It's, yeah. TechJeeper says I'm going to be doing one in every rainbow gradient Polymaker makes, which is a lot. And TechJeeper, maybe we can coordinate because maybe we can do an imprinting color where I show off all the rainbows. Yeah. Michaela says Bryce needs to build me a Baby Belt stat. Exactly. Yeah, super awesome. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for inspiring. See? If you are looking for a Baby Belt, West 3D does sell them. Exclamation mark West 3D in chat. The West 3D link will also be in the description on YouTube. And with West 3D, you do get a 5% discount using code PEZLIZ. And of course, using west3d.com/PEZLIZ, it lets West 3D know that I sent you there. So DJ Mineral says Irish coffee. Well, there's different types of Irish coffee. You can decide. For people here in chat, let's ask Frosty Tools. What is in Irish coffee? Fun fact. When I ordered an Irish coffee for the very first time, I didn't realize that it was whiskey. And I thought it was going to have Baileys in it. So that was definitely my first mouthful went out my nose. And I was trying to be cool. We were having after dinner coffee. Yeah. Frosty Tool says a little bit of coffee, some whiskey, sugar, and a whole lot of sorry not sorry energy. Yes. Yeah, coffee, whiskey, and cream. Yeah. My Irish coffee is just coffee with Baileys in it. Yes, I want the B52 coffee. Yes. Is that Kahlua and Baileys? Well, we've got Ireland here in chat. Karen's here, so yes. Star Roast 3 made the same mistake with Irish coffee. Yeah. Well, I mean, growing up, Irish coffee from the International Delight, it just tasted like Baileys. We got all kinds of drinks and coffees mixing up here in chat. Ryan, who is from Scotland, so happy Burns Day to you. Axe Marks the Spot by STL Flicks. Part of their recent drops has been a spot for your sticky notes, and the axe is a pen. Oh, this is cool. So this is from STL Flicks. Let's see. Okay, that is cool. That is cool. There's the pen and there's the sticky note. Axe marks the spot. And Ryan says, hello. Ryan, thank you for sharing. Awesome possum. That is a fun model. With just a little Bic pen inside. We like fun and functional. Thank you, Ryan, for sharing. Ryan says this one is called Forged for Writing by STL Flicks, printed in Elegoo Silk, Gold, Brown, Silver, and Isan Gray. Where's Maker Viking? Viking! Look at this! Holy hat. That is really cool. So it's a Viking with his Mjolnir? Is that what it's called? I'm trying to remember what it's called. With his hammer. And there is the post-it notes. Super cool. Thank you for sharing, Ryan. Hard to write well when there's a tripod in the way. Yeah, I agree. Yesterday was also National Handwriting Day. So, there you go. Ooh, this one's a cool one. Desk Temptation by STL Flicks. Printed in Elegoo brown, red, beige, silver, and Overture PLA glow. Ooh. Mjolnir. Yeah, Mjolnir. Did I say it right? I don't know. That is cool, Ryan. I don't know if I'd want to take that pen from her. She looks pretty scary. But that's awesome. Thank you for sharing. Oh my gosh, we've got more. But wait, there's more. This is Workaholic, printed in Isan green, gray, bamboo green, Elegoo red, and silver. Oh my gosh. Look at him. Look at this Cyclops. That is so cool. You did most of them, I can tell. I hope they sell well too. Ryan sells at shops. So you actually, I think you said you have like a semi-permanent booth now at a place, which is really awesome. So if you're in Scotland, look up Ryan. Duck 3D print. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Oh, and we have more. Starmie by N3D, printed in Elegoo purple, red, and silk gold. Oh, that is cool. Really fun stuff. As Kenneth says in chat, cool stuff. Yeah. Very nice quality prints. Palms, oh my goodness. I know a pic on the build list. A picture on the build plate is fine. It's fine. It's actually a great uncluttered picture. This was printed for a toddler that has a big fascination with dinosaurs. I increased it to 150%. I will try to get pics when he gets the dinosaurs I have printed for him. So this is a T-Rex head skull, which is available on Maker World. That is so cool. I love it. I want that. Zany Maker Zach says this print has a bone to pick. That is really cool. And Palms, yeah, I love when the picture's clear like that. A picture in the printer is not a bad thing. Especially gets us the scale. Midnight Wolf, more powerful mainspring, 14-inch barrel, BIQU, which is a thing on the end of the barrel for more accuracy, and better springs all around. The front collet holds the new barrel. The front collet to hold the new barrel is printed. Was easy to do. I need to do more. So out of darts or a nerf for Murph. There you go. A nerf mod. Awesome possum. A blast, Zany Maker Zach. Yeah, so I think this Murph we are definitely going to have more nerf blasters. I think it'd be really fun. I think I'm going to try to get a kit to assemble at some point this year. So Matto, happy Sunday and good afternoon. Or Sharon Makes over here and having some fun. So let's see what we have going on here. I'm going to take a very quick break here just to check on my filament. So give me a second. Enjoy this Daddy Wazzy drum bowl. I'll just be a second here. Sorry. There you go. Isn't it pretty? That is the Celestial Rainbow Inquiry Mines from Polymaker. All right. Now we're back up and running. Checked in on things, and next up from Diablo Spawn, another Ghostbuster. This is the Chunkable Ray. And of course, who are you gonna call? Diablo Spawn. Diablo Spawn's got all his maker cups on display. And here is Ray from Ghostbusters. Yes, Daddy Wazzy, it is a good color choice, isn't it? I love gradients. Wait till you see the next one I'm gonna do. It's completely different. I'm gonna be using some filament from Ibos. Some of the ribbon filament for the smaller bowl. All right, or maybe actually one of your vases. We'll see. Awesome Possum, thank you for sharing Diablo Spawn. We love our chunkables. Pezzy rings, oh my goodness, look at these delights. Holy hat. Bonbon clickers and boxes to hold them for Valentine's Day. These are from Sugar Paws 3D. And look at these. Oh my goodness. Look at the kitties. Oh my gosh. Those are gorgeous. Those are fun little clickers, and they're kitties that look like chocolate. That is so adorable. What a nice display. And look at these ones. They look like little bonbons. And oh my goodness, look at the gradient rainbow. Look at the pastel colors. What awesome color choices. Oh, that's gorgeous. And look, you've got the heart ornaments here, the flowers. Lots of thought went into that. Oh, that is so cool. Thank you for sharing. And look at all the boxes. Oh, look at that gradient rainbow. Hi, Wexter. Welcome in and happy Sunday. It was great to see you streaming earlier on this Sunday. And of course, if anyone is not following Wexter, then where have you been? Wexter has just started streaming back up again. He's streaming on YouTube and on Twitch. So us here on Twitch, make sure you're giving him a follow. More like Wexter Sculptor. This crafty creator's been sculpting and chilling like a pro. Will they be back in 2026 for more artistic adventures? Only time will tell. Yeah. I'm enjoying Wexter streams. He streamed this morning and he streamed on Friday too. So, awesome. Oh my gosh, these are gorgeous Pezzy rings. They look delicious. They look like they're frosted. So... Killer Prince, a Wexter streamed around the same time as you. You were finishing and he was still going, but there you go. Oh my goodness. Pezzy rings, that's gorgeous. I love it. So creative, and I love the composition for the pictures. Tink Live, practical print using Polymaker Panchroma Brown. Purchased a writing desk at auction and I'm refurbishing it. It was a little low for the chair my son uses, so I designed leg stands in an old CAD program to bring up the height. Next step, reassemble desk. Oh, that is cool. Look at that. Raising the desk up just a little bit. Oh, that is really cool. And of course, yes, desk assemble. That is really cool, Tink. This would be, oh, a fun project. Do Flunky, welcome in and happy Sunday. I've got your make queued up here. Really excited to see it. Sean Doan, I found and printed these for my twin 4-year-olds who love K-pop Demon Hunters. So this is Rumi and Zoe. Oh, awesome. That is so fun. Hello, Nico. Good evening and welcome in. Happy... Press the button. Sunday. Oh, wow. Look at that braid. The detail on that. That's awesome. They came out, yeah, Zany Maker Zach, they did come out amazing. Sean Doan, good job. Great choices of color and everything too. Oh my gosh, that looks so fun. Her hair. You didn't miss it. You didn't miss it, Do. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Granye. These are, what is this called? Dragging My Heart Around kit cards. And also cute scooter kit card. I'm gearing up for Rocky Mountain. I've decided I will still be trading maker chips. I had leftover from last year, but I'm also going to leave some kit cards at some friends' tables so people can take them. I've started with these and they're so freaking cute. Cookie Cat, Polymaker, Bamboo, and Sunlu filaments used. Great ideas for spools that have a little bit left. And that has her PEZLIZ mega mug, as you can see. It is a big mug. You guys want to see? Here. Exclamation mark merch in chat if you're on Twitch. This is the 20-ounce PEZLIZ graffiti mug. It is a big mug, and I like big mugs, and I cannot lie. So. Shoosh. All right, let's get back to the gargantuan. Yes, but 20 ounces is just perfect amount of coffee. All right, let's see these kit cards. Oh, super cute. I love the scooter. And there's a cute little dragon there. Oh, that's fun. We also have kit cards of Fix'em Dude has a whole bunch of kit cards, which are really cool. If you want to take a look. The Millennium Falcon, of course, is my personal favorite. But, awesome. Thank you for sharing, Granier. Good inspiration. Diablo Spawn, has anyone tried this? We have had people do this, Diablo Spawn. So this is easy multicolor filament. So basically what you do is you feed different colors of filament in, and you're doing a print, which is getting you just enough filament to make a multicolored filament. There's been a few people that have done that before, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's a fun way to play around and sort of choose your own adventure with filament. You can't do a whole lot, but you can do you know, a small amount. But yeah, great idea, and that's available on printables. Oh, imagine splitting in thirds. Oh, Zany Maker Zach, you're always thinking of things. Ooh, Barking Cauldron, corner to corner crocheted wrap. Yarn is Lion Brand Mandala bonus bundle in Gnome. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. And on these cold days, that would be perfect. Oh my goodness. Barking Cauldron, that is absolutely gorgeous. Oops, let's go to the next picture. That is quite the wrap. I love it. Wow, I love the colors. Thank you for sharing. That is an art form of patience. Zany Maker Zach, as someone like you who has made chainmail, I think you understand. Yeah. Gorgeous. Oh! PEZLIZ has a make up on it's actually both on printables and on things. This is Bearded Printers Lamp 001, and this is in Polymaker Panchroma Gradient Crystal Carnelian. And it really does look like fire. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's pretty like when it's not lit up, but it's even more amazing when it's lit up. It is super stunning. I love this filament, and I think it's a gorgeous model too. So Lamp 001. Who is this PEZLIZ person? Yes. Carnelian was really made for lamps, yes, and fire and dragons and all kinds of fun stuff. So I'm quite enjoying the prints that I do. Yeah, that glow is really fun. So and if you want to give that a like, oops, I think I can do that. Yeah, you can give that a like over on Thangs. Shoosh. I think. Wow, good job, Liz. Yeah, give that a like over on Thangs. Merci beaucoup. Oh, here it is with the lights. I did it with the light on and then with the light off. With the light, I mean, the lights in the room on and the lights in the room off. The lights in the light box, anyway. So there it is, like a glow. And that's just with an iPhone camera. An iPhone camera in my light box. You gotta play around. Turn the lights on, turn the lights off. It's fun. So I think that's pretty cool. Thank you for sharing, PEZLIZ. Yeah, it almost looks like fog. It's just the way the light diffused. Oh, we have Dr. Peter Chunkman, who leads the Ghostbusters in yet another adventure. This is Diablo Spawn's latest Ghostbuster. Do 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 do. Who are you gonna call? Diablo Spawn. Awesome attention to detail there. Another kit kiln. Fantastic model. Agent Cola, welcome in and happy Sunday. We're going through everybody's makes and having a good time here. There we go. Thank you, Diablo Spawn. All right, next up, of course, if you're going to be doing the Ghostbusters, you do need the Stay Chunk Marshmallow Man. Super cute. Hi, Craft. Welcome in. The Discord. Oh, who has that Bamboo affiliate link? Oh my goodness gracious. It's K2 Kevin. So exclamation mark K2 Craft. Go to k2designlab.com and you got a Bamboo link right there. Shoosh. Craft is going to be doing some shopping. Hey, K2 Kevin. Welcome in. We're taking a look at the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Chunk. Oh, good. We're almost finished my print, I think. Awesome. Now let's take a 360 here. Awesome possum. And let's see. Do I have enough? There's no water in my cup. I'm really... Okay, there is water in my cup. I just had to get back past the glass. All right. Awesome possum, Diablo Spawn. Thank you for sharing. So you got your Ghostbusters done. Grenier, more kit card printing from yours truly, created with Sunloo Sky, Polymaker Polyterra Red, and Cotton White, but the one not put together is Polymaker Cotton White, Sunloo Black, and 3D Max Pink. I'm making a bunch of these in variety of PLA colors. So this is a unicorn kit card. Super cute. You put his feet on backwards? We'll never know. We'll never tell. There you go. That is cool. You're doing great. Thanks, Grania. I needed to hear that. Super cute. Love these kit cards. Thank you for sharing. Sean Doan from Loot Lab. Printed in Polymaker Silk Gold and Gradient Silk Water. Ooh, fun choice. This is the Loot Lab. Loot Lab is now on Maker World. So if you want to check out the links and all those things. Oh, and I will zoom in on that in just a second. But we have our finished print. Just wait and see. And I'm going to go, while that finishes, I'm going to go grab water quick, okay? If that's okay with you guys. Well, even if it's not, I need water. I'm thirsty and I can't keep drinking coffee. So give me a second here. You guys get the full show. All right, let's get the water. There we go. Whew. Oh, this is gorgeous. Georgious. I'll be with you in just a second, kids. See, you get to see all the action. All of the things happening. I'm going to load some new filament in. And I have water now, so a hydrated Liz is a happy Liz, right? Let's load the filament. Add. See, we're loaded. Hello. Hello. There we go. I'm a normal human, right? Most of the time, sometimes, maybe. All right. Ah. Okay. So, before we get back to the makes, this is Daddy Wazzy's. I love the way this turned out because the bottom is like the purple to the blue, but we've got the green, the yellow, and the pink. This is Daddy Wazzy's newest model, which is his drum bowl, which is over on Maker World. Yeah, am I using a special plate? No, I do use nano. I use nano on my build plates, but that is the effects plates with the triangles. It looks fantastic. Well, it's a fun model, Daddy Wazzy. So let me grab that model. Daddy Wazzy, the creator. If anyone wants to print this, you can get to printing it. Here we go. This is the drum bowl set by Daddy Wazzy. There we go. There you go. There's the drum bowl set by Daddy Wazzy. Yeah, you can get a fancy, yeah, the effects plates by Bamboo. There's also AliExpress and all kinds of stuff. And it's, yeah, it's just lovely. Anyway, I will get a makeup of that done very, very soon. And let's get back to the makes. We interrupted Sean Doan, so I know. Oh, Daddy, do you want a Daddy Wazzy soundboard for you, Wexter? You can have that for your stream. Sean Doan says, from Loot Labs, printed Polymaker Silk Gold and Gradient Silk Water. As mentioned, Loot Labs is now over on Maker World. So if you're not following, Loot Labs is, of course, Kit Kiln. And he's got a bunch of models up on Maker World now. And on his Discord, he does have a contest. If you print these models, there's something, you know, he wants to beef up Loot Labs following and stuff over there. So pretty cool. But let's take a look at Sean Doan's make. That is really cool. I like that in this, the silk sky. Really pretty. And I love the gold for the handle. So, do I change the temperature settings for my effects plates or just choose the high temp? I use textured build plate. Voluptuous Villain. That's what I do. We actually have a video on my YouTube channel all about build plates. And we talk a little bit about the effects build plates, and for that we just choose a textured build plate because that gets a really nice, as you can see here. Yeah, that is a gorgeous gradient. You can see here you get a nice look at the full effect of the build plate because you have a snug first layer. So yeah. And this is Celestial Rainbow. Anyway, this is gorgeous, Sean Doan. Really awesome make, and thank you for sharing. Awesome possum. So this is the Rumi sword. Linda is in with some makes. I always look forward to Linda's makes. Decided to do gnomes this week. Started with a Valentine's gnome from Infinity 3D Prints. Hello, Dylan. Welcome in. Exclamation. Don't forget, if you're in Twitch chat, you can do exclamation mark welcome. And of course, we like to welcome people into the stream and let them know that I am creating 3D printing content that empowers people to learn, make, and share with confidence. Shoosh, shoosh. So Linda is doing gnomes. Started with a Valentine's gnome from Infinity 3D Prints on Maker World. Then I found a cute gnome couple from Dano98 on Maker World, and also did their more Christmas-related reindeer gnome. Lastly, I did a St. Patrick's Day leprechaun gnome by ID Myron, also on Maker World in Maker World in 3 sizes. Hello, Croc. Welcome in. We got all kinds of new people. Welcome in. Make sure you follow along. Follows are free here on Twitch, and happy to have you here. All right, so from Linda, we've got a cute little Valentine's gnome. Look at these two. Look at the couple. Cute little couple of gnomes. Love that. And I love the reindeer gnome. Oh my goodness, look at the knit hat. It's so cute. So fun. Look at the detail on that. Really fun. And the leprechaun gnomes. I know. Numeric says that's me and my wife. There's Numeric. It does, if anyone knows Numeric, that does look like him. I don't know if that looks like his wife, but it's fairly accurate. And there's his cousin. And there's a little leprechaun trio. Super cute. I love it. Thank you for sharing, Linda. Awesome. All right, Pezzy rings. Oh my goodness. Finally finished the Splittins by Sugar Paws 3D. Okay, I am dying here. It's a banana split kitten. It's a kitten with banana split. Oh my goodness. The Splittins. It's a banana split with kittens. Oh my goodness. So we've got a strawberry, maybe a vanilla, and a chocolate there. Super, super cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. There we go. Oh wow, those are so cute. I think this entire stream has been invaded by cuteness. So cute. This is Togepi clicker, also by Sugar Paws. I ran out of keyboard clickers, so I only got one put together. Awesome. Of course, Amazon, AliExpress, a bunch of places have the keyboard clickers, and I know once you get them in stock, I actually have them right here. Grande gifted these to me for Christmas. So I have a bunch of clickers to print. Have a good one, Wax. Thank you for being here, and happy Sunday. I know, isn't that cute? Oh my goodness, look at it. Look at this. Hi, Keys. So nice to see you too. You just ordered 200 more? Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Oh, Pezzy rings. That is so cute. The people who know. They're saying Togepi. I think I said it right. We love a little Pokemon. Oh, and these are Axolotl by Sugar Paws 3D as well. Look at the colors. Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. That's your favorite Pokemon? Oh, that's awesome. Oh my goodness. I didn't say it right? How do you say it? Is it Togepi? 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 I don't know. Whatever. I even like the Purge models. So many cute things, Fix'em Dude. Exactly. Aw, these are... Aw, that's awesome, Pezzy rings. Super cute. Togepi. There, I'll say it. Togepi. I do my best. I'm not a Pokemon person. You ask me about Star Wars, Star Trek, Even a little Doctor Who. I don't know. I do my best. There. Togepi. All right. More here. Little Bonbon clickers by Star Mouse 3D. The white chocolate versions will be done soon, but out of clickers. Oh my goodness. So if you didn't know, Pezzy Rings does sell their prints. So cool. Keys wants to know what the shelf is. What the shelf is for these. Is it a 3D printed shelf or is it something assembled? Those are so cute. Look at all the different chocolates, bonbons. They are so sweet. And oh, it's laser cut MDF. There you go. I bet you could print that though. And of course, all of the chocolates with their lovely heart containers spinning around. I love it. Awesome possum. And those are from Star Mouse. Also, Pezzy Rings has Ilden Storm Rage from World of Warcraft. And I love, see, this is fun. Look at the Purge model. The Purge model is just as epic as the actual model itself. Super cool. Yeah, you can cut it on the laser faster than, yeah, absolutely. That is so cool. Look at the Purge model. That is cool. Thank you for sharing. And we have a derpy Pokemon. This is Yezi. This is available on Maker World. Yeah, Keys, we can do a little tutorial after we're finished with sharing makes. I will do a little tutorial if you want. So Keys, please remind me when I'm finished sharing makes. We're going to do a little tutorial on purging to object. All right? Awesome. Okay. But these are so cute. Look at these derpy Pokemon. They're so cute. We have an overabundance of cute today. Oh my goodness. Look at that little tooth. These are so cute. And did you say these are on Maker World? Oh my gosh. It's too much. It's too much. Look at these. Sadie Maker Zach can relate to that amount of derp. I can too. Especially on Sundays. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so these are available on Maker World. The link is there. Oh my gosh. They're super cute. Thank you for sharing. And also, just to note, if something's IP-ish, download it from Maker World right away. Because sometimes things disappear. Just so you know. So if you think it's something awesome, download it. And then of course, if you want to keep track of the things that you've downloaded, Printventory helps keep your inventory of the things that you, all the files that you have. Yes, Keys has learned to do that. Yeah, sometimes things disappear. All right, Duflunky, is Duflunky here? Is Duflunky here? I am going to give a nice little shout out here to Duflunky. Duflunky also yesterday, as we know, yes, every day is something. Every day is something here in the world. Duflunky, I was really enjoying the car auctions on his stream. Duflunky had really good distractions on his stream yesterday. If you have a chance to pop into his stream when he's doing work, or during the day, it's great commentary and lots of fun. But Duflunky did the AMAME Precision Kit with the mic. He won on Joel Telling 3D Printing Nerd stream. And of course, if you are looking for your own AMAME, we have a link here in chat with a special discount of 10%. Sometimes it's 15%. And so he did, oh my gosh. So he said, AMAME Precision Kit with mic, one from 3D Printing Nerd stream. And a Macon Studio keyboard kit, one from a Hot Makes stream. Look at you, you winner. Printed in PETG and Grateful Dead themed colors. Also, if you ever want to talk about the Grateful Dead, watch some Bluegrass. Get over into Dew's channel. It's a good time. So awesome AMAME there and really cool keyboard there. Using both your keyboard and your headphones right now and loving it. And I love the theme. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Those are some big honkin' AMAME. Awesome possum. Yes, Duflunky's doing well with the giveaways. Good for him. Duflunky also helps with MakerDeck pretty much every single day, every single morning. So when Kieran goes to bed, Duflunky takes over and then we share. Yeah, so he makes things go. So awesome possum, Duflunky. Thank you for sharing. That's awesome. All right, Star Rose 3 made a quick birthday card and glass can with bamboo lid with some vinyl cut on her Cricut. So I think this might be for her, maybe for her mother-in-law, I'm not sure. But a cute little birthday card there. And, oh, not for her mother-in-law. But a cute little, I like that. I like the can cup. And the cute little kittens there. Nice little gift. Awesome possum. Thank you for sharing. And here it is. My mother-in-law loves ladybugs. So Kitty Cat Unicorn and I did a tri-fold card for her birthday made on the Cricut. Oh, awesome. Look at that. A whole ladybug picnic. Super cool. Thank you for sharing. And also from Star Rose 3, didn't get a lot of 3D printing done this week, but I did the Kit Kiln Aqua Chunk. Printed with Starlight Jupiter for the gold parts, Peanut Matte for the skin tone, Galaxy Black for the eyes, Polylite White for the eyes, and Brown Matte for the hair. Awesome possum. I like that. I like the Starlight Jupiter. The Starlight Jupiter really gives the scales a good look. Oh, that's cool. Thank you for sharing. Awesome possum. Oh, I printed Cup 001 by Bearded Printer. And this is in the Panchroma Crystal Gradient Citrine. So this week's imprinting color was the Citrine Gradient. And I put a little light. This is a cup, but I put a little light in it just to show the beautiful colors of the Citrine. And I tried having the Panchroma spool in the background. I try, if I do a whole batch in a color, I try to put the spool in there just to remind myself. So there you go. Panchroma, get with it, get on it, shoosh shoosh shoosh. And of course, those are colors from Polymaker. Right. Next up, this is by PEZLIZ, another make by that PEZLIZ girl. Yarn Bowl by Dave Makes Stuff, and this is in the Polymaker Panchroma Matte Gradient Sky Blue. I did not notice after, like, when I sliced this, how absolutely stunning this yarn bowl is. Look at the detail. First of all, it looks like it's knitted, and the inside with the gradient, it's absolutely stunning. It's stunning. Look at the inside. I mean, and the bowl itself, it looks knit. It looks like you used a really nice gradient yarn. I love it. And I love oh, it's just so pretty. Anyway, that's by Dave Makes Stuff, and that is over on Thangs. So enjoy and get printing it yourself. It's a great thing to do with a matte gradient, and a really fun thing to share with someone who knits. Speaking of bowls, we have bowl 001 by Bearded Printer, and this is in Polymaker Panchroma Crystal Gradient Citrine again. And the dragon that's inside of the bowl is in the carnelian. I think it's awesome because it looks like the bowl's on fire. It looks like a bowl of fire. And that's just by putting a little light underneath the bowl. See? And I don't have little mouse, but I have little dragon. And as you can see the infill there. Super fun. And that's just a little light underneath the bowl to sort of prop it up. There we go. There's the dragon again inside the bowl. That sparks a flame in creative thought. Thank you, Zany Maker Zach. Yeah, and there's the bowl just by itself. As you can see, that citrine is a beautiful crystal gradient. You can see the white going into the light yellow going into the darker yellow, and it's got nice shine to it. It's absolutely gorgeous filament. So kudos to Polymaker. And another way to showcase the citrine is with Daddy Wazzy's Chonker Groovy Vase. Again, this is in Polymaker Panchroma Crystal Gradient Citrine. And I love with the Chonker how we've got the darker to the medium to the light yellow. And that really shows off the filament, and also the shine, because it's got that geometric pattern. So this is a model by Daddy Wazzy. As you can see with the light underneath it, it looks like glass. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I love this vase too. So really fun way to showcase the filament. And that's by Daddy Wazzy over on Maker World. Thank you for sharing, PEZLIZ. Awesome possum. And as you can see, Daddy Wazzy did the vase in a gradient there. Absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, it's a fun model. And this makes a great pen cup as well. It's a great size for that. And of course you can size up, you can size down. It's really fun. Barking Cauldron. Ah, I have one of these. Right where? Right here. I can do that too. Shoosh. So this is the plaid or gingham heart box by James the Printer. Barking Cauldron did it in Polymaker Magenta and Creality White basic PLAs. I love it in the magenta. That's gorgeous. Super fun. This model you can size up and size down. Yeah, Inquiring Minds, it's just you can make your pattern there. It's just a lot of a little bit of math, and that's definitely a face down print to get that effect. But absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for sharing, Sharon. There's the plaid heart box by our friend James the Printer. Next up from DMAT. I love DMAT's description. So all of these are basically just remixes of the same model, printed at 140%, but with that the bare 2-color 0.2 layer, 3 perimeters, and 15% gyroid infill. Filaments are: the elephant is Do 3D PLA Silk Rose Gold and Silk White. The cat is Silhouette PLA Black and generic PLA Silk Gold. The dog is Do 3D PLA Silk Turquoise Blue and Silhouette PLA Black. The bear is Polymaker PLA Brown, PLA Pro Gray, and Charcoal Black. Printed on my Bamboo Lab P1S combo and A1 mini combo. And these are available from Printables. These are the Orma Mini robot. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Look at that. So we've got a dog, an elephant, a cat, and a bear. Again, this is cuteness overload today. It is cuteness overload. Oh my goodness gracious. DMAT, thank you so much for sharing. These are really sweet. Tenchel said you printed these as well. Awesome. I'd love to see them. Make sure you share your makes. Oh, that is so cool. Thank you again, DMAT, for sharing these. Very much cute. So cute. The word of the day is cute. It is Florida Day, and also it is Irish Coffee Day and Robbie Burns Day. Barking Cauldron in with some more, an Imperial Dragon Dice Tower in Tinmurray Pale Green Marble Pet G. Oh, that is so cool. Look at the detail on that dragon. Oh my goodness. I love these dice towers. Really cool. Thank you for sharing, Sharon. And piping tips. Oh, this is cool. Piping tips out of Creality White PLA. Okie doke, I found piping bag tips complete with the screw-on thingy. Here's the link. So this is on Printables. So if you are, making some cupcakes or some last-minute things, there's piping tips available on Printables. So that's really awesome. And even with this, so you could even use, if you only have a Ziploc bag, you can do that. And of course, this can be a one-time use. People who are the food police, you can just print more next time. Oh, that is so cool. You can print it in PETG, you can print it in PLA, whatever you use. It should be fine. It's frosting. All right. Now we have Zed. Hey, Zed is Zed. I like Zed. Zed, the last Ghostbuster. So this is a Chunkston Zedmore. There we go. By Kit Kiln, and this is Diablo Spawn. Diablo Spawn's print. Great colors there. Good color choices. Awesome. And who are you gonna call? I guess you're gonna call Diablo Spawn for all the Ghostbusters prints. Awesome, awesome. Thank you for sharing, Diablo Spawn. Really cool. Thank you for sharing. And he's gonna, his table's gonna collapse. He says the full collection so far. Holy hat. Look at all of these Kit Kiln models. With some bonus friends. Oh, that is cool. All of the chunks. Wow. I hope you've shared this with Kit Kiln too. Thank you for sharing. Purplish. I'm repurposing a Scatus pegboard and I love the cat hooks in Bamboo Lab PLA purple. Super cute. Look at these hooks. And these are cat hooks for the IKEA Scatus. Awesome possum. One thing I would suggest is, and maybe if you want, I can do a tutorial for this purplish. I don't know if you did this. For the tails where the hook is, you might want to increase, create a modifier and increase the infill and the walls just on the tails. And that really, really helps. I have these, oh my goodness, Shenanigans! Welcome in.
Shenanigans 3D rated with 12 viewers.
These are K2 Kevin's hooks. And these are done, actually I did them in ASA because I have hair dryers and things like that. But I had a modifier to strengthen the joint there. So anyway, Shenanigans, welcome in and happy Sunday. We are sharing everyone's makes and having some fun here. But welcome in, Raiders and Shenanigans. I hope you had a good stream. Let us know what you're up to. If you have anything to share, we are still sharing from the Discord. So if you go to sharing makes, if you're working on any project or anything, we're going to continue sharing here. And we're also going to do a quick little tutorial after we're finished sharing of the makes. But welcome in, Raiders. If you're not already following Shenanigans, then you're a silly goose because Shenanigans not only streams lots of 3D printing content, he also does some IRL streaming from his truck, which is pretty cool. Built Over Bot found a proper place for a stab your bag mug. A never released file by us due to it's more than a week to print, at least 38 inches tall. I think lots of people would be willing to print this now. Built Over Bot. I think lots of people would be willing to print a don't stab the bag mug stand, right? You know that this mug, the opposite side, does say don't stab the bag. It is available from my merch shop, but I do think it's appropriate that Built Over Bot has the stab that bag. But I like your little waiter. I think you should publish it. That does make it, yeah, it makes it print worthy, I think, for sure. It doesn't matter how much people love a project. People love a project. I would never hesitate when it comes to that. It's fun to have projects. All right, Mr. E, final version of the Evictor subwoofer enclosure I designed. Will be a kit in the future at West 3D. Awesome, Possum. So this is Mr. Excuse with his, oh my gosh, that is formidable. Yeah, nobody ever shows the other side of that mug. Indeed, I'll have to get one. That's on my, oh my gosh. There is the scale of that subwoofer. Holy hat. Yeah, Pezzy Ring says we have 2 printers running parts for large prints most of the time. Yeah, and the filament companies love you. Filament companies will love you. The mug has another side, exactly. Built over bots. Also, let's give a nice little, we gave a shout out for Shenanigans for rating in, but let's do one for Mr. Excuse, who also streams here on Twitch and works at West 3D. So, this will be a kit that is available on West 3D at some point. So, exclamation mark West 3D. And if you use west3d.com/PEZLIZ and use code PEZLIZ, you can have a discount. Awesome, awesome. Purplish also did the box by James the Printer, and of course purplish colors. Bamboo Labs PLA Basic Purple because it has my favorite purple. Not too pink, not too blue. Awesome. So there is the plaid heart box, and you painted the hearts on the sides. I love that. Awesome, Possum Purplish. Thank you for sharing. It is purplish. All right, Cruising Girl. Slowly coming together. There we go. So Cruising Girl's been doing some renovations. Awesome, Possum. And Bugman has the PEZLIZ bear. So there is officially a bear. A PEZLIZ bear. There you go. So it is a bear that can fit on top of a Pez dispenser. I'm going to be printing this in multicolor in my colors. I'm so excited. And if you have a Pez dispenser or a duplicate of a Pez dispenser, you can remove the head and make your own little PEZLIZ bear by Bugman. Really awesome. So I will be showing that off on Z and Z. There we go. Shoosh. Craft says 0.2mm hot end, AMS power cable, and some fun accessories ordered. We will have a conversation about the 0.2. You don't need it. You can do a lot with a 0.4, but that's okay. We're happy for you. AMS is on back order, which is probably good for your wallet. Probably a good idea. Anyway, so this is now a PEZLIZ bear by Bugman. So I think this will be available. Is there a link on Maker World? But it's now tested and ready to share. So there will be a link on Maker World, and you can all have your own Bugman bear on top of a Pez dispenser. I'm so excited to print these for Rocky Mountain, because I'll have my Pezfinity, and I do have a couple duplicate Pez dispensers to sacrifice. Yeah, Build-A-Robot prints earrings with a 0.4 nozzle, and yeah, it's as long as you have your printer tuned in, a 0.2 nozzle it just takes more time to print. But we'll have that discussion another time. Critter 42. Of course, Critter 42 just had some surgery. Down one arm, so I took the time off to organize my filament by type and color for the first time ever. Awesome. You've been tasting many Pez flavors. I seem to have an overabundance of lemon Pez right now, for whatever reason. For the first time in 14 years, I'm not hunting through piles and carts of filament looking for that one color I'm looking for. I created these zip tieable tags to know which type of filament is where. Oh, my mom is saying hi. Everybody say hi to Mama Liz. She's in chat. I just printed this really gorgeous bowl by our friend Daddy Wazzy. This is his drum bowl in Polymaker Celestial Rainbow. Shoosh. And hello to Mom. Hello to John and Norman. John, I wish you... Well, not John. John doesn't touch my hair. Norman, I wish you could give me do my hair. My hair is just air dried today. So Norman is my mom's hairdresser and friend. And I also love going to I love going to Norman's because he has the best smelling shampoo on the planet. I love getting my hair washed. I love getting my hair washed, but I especially love getting my hair washed with that beautiful cherry almond shampoo. So now to buy more filament. Craft, exclamation mark Polymaker. I'm going to give you all kinds of links here. Craft, exclamation mark Polymaker, exclamation mark West 3D, exclamation mark, what else do we have here? Overture, exclamation mark, yeah, all the links. Exclamation mark. Who else do we have? Polar. Exclamation mark Eureka. What other filament companies do we have here in the lineup? Anyway, all kinds of awesome ones. We love giving suggestions. So, all right. Back to Critter 42's project. Holy hat. Many years in the making. Special gradients. Special gradient refills. We've got PETG, we've got TPU, we've got PLA. Congratulations on getting organized. Absolutely awesome, Critter 42. I can't wait to have the rest of this studio completed, and I will tell you my miniature filament tower is starting to topple, so I need to have that fixed to the wall. Group by color. I mean, I kind of have this set group by color, but I need to redo it all. That is amazing, Critter 42. Good job. And those filament racks look really sturdy too. ABS, ASA, so custom signs and good organization there. Oh, that's fun, and you can get the filament rack tags on MakerWorld. Yeah. Purplish says, I do use colors other than purple occasionally. Same with me. I am a huge fan of purple colors. I might have to do like a whole just my favorite purples episode of Imprinting Colors soon, because I definitely love purple. We have a whole crew of people that love purple. Star Rose 3 made this for myself and the kiddos because I hate when the elastic on your wrist digs in. And this is a hairband bangle with a gap. So this is available on MakerWorld. Oh, that is cool. So it creates a little bit of a gap and you can still have a hairband. Not to be confused with hairband. In Canada, we call these elastics. Yes, purplish. Sometimes I use lavender. I love all colors. We have so much fun here. That's cool. Thank you for sharing, Star Rose 3. Sermo, aka Jonathan, has a new coloring book out. This is the Witchy Vibes coloring book. So a nice little spooky coloring book. As we know, there are many people here in chat that spooky season never ends. So get yourself back into spooky season. Yeah, Sharon. See, Sharon's here in chat. There you go. We've got spooky skull and witchy vibes in this coloring book. Awesome possum. I made you laugh, voluptuous villain. I'm happy I did with my dad joke. I'm actually wearing my dad's shirt today, so I've got more of a dad vibe. Inquiring Minds. All the pieces are printed. Now we have to paint and assemble when you get glue. And this is the Gimli helm, which is available by Kat Delgado over on Printables. Awesome possum. Printed on my bamboo A1 combo dark gray filament. 16.16 layer height, 0.2 initial layer height, hybrid supports. Awesome possum. Yeah, so you can use, with this, you can use CA glue. You have met Gimli in person. Oh, that's awesome, Zach. That's so cool. Thank you for sharing. Can't wait to see this project, Inquiring Minds. Yeah, CA glue works really well with PLA, so. Oh, and now we have another project here. Split Sauron helmet for easier printing. The model is by Arif Sethi, remixed by 3HD, which is found on MakerWorld. And this is printed on the Creality High. The total print time was a lot. Still need to assemble and have to wait for glue. Okay, awesome. Wow. There's Inquiring Minds sharing off. That is so cool. I can't wait to see the final product. Really cool. Can't wait to see your cosplay. Make sure if you when you go to Murph, you should bring your cosplay with you. We have all kinds of fun. Zany Maker Zach would love to see it, right? Zach, do you think that Inquiring Minds should bring her cosplay to Murph? I do. Yeah, Rub and Buff would be cool for that too. Killer Prints. This is Bearded Printer's new Heart Bowl, and this is in the Ambrosia. This is by West 3D, the Ambrosia Coral Wave, and this is the Coral Wave ASA. I need to get my hands on Coral Wave because these are two of my favorite colors. And then, of course, when they sort of print together, they make purple as well. This is absolutely gorgeous. And what a fun print. Neat. Bearded Printers Heart Bowl. I'm excited to print that too. I have a lot of bowls to print. So, yeah, really cool. All right. Villain has made this in lieu of the Animal Crossing 3.0 update release. The back holds a Nintendo Switch during docking station. No AMS, printed and assembled. Use marker for added detail on the P2S. Oh, that is so cool. Nook's Cranny. That is a super fun model. Thank you for sharing, Villain. Clownhammer says, "Welp, I wanted snow. We have a blizzard now." Uh-oh. Awesome. Speaking of Clownhammer, Cakes Makes Voron V0.2 is coming along. Might have it moving today. Ambrosia Super Red, Aha, and Pearl Gray. Mid-panel and deck painted by Cap Lion. And this is available on Maker World for the skirts and things. And this is a fun project. What a beautiful Valentine's gift. If you love your lady, give her a Voron. That is gorgeous. I love those color choices. Clownhammer, that is so pretty. Wow, what a fun project. Thank you for sharing. That is real love, Clownhammer. As long as you don't make her run the belts, right? All right. Next up we have from Villain, Retro TV stand for my Alexa Echo show. Gen 5 V3, no AMS. This is done on the P2S. Make sure you share the links when possible too, because other people might want to print this. That is super cool. I love that retro TV, and of course it's a great home for the Alexa. Thank you for sharing, Villain. Awesome. Zany Maker Zach. Holy hat. This is what is this? Oh my gosh. DB and Jam supportless trussing. All was made using Creality Black Pet G full working surround sound system and projector for comfy home theater system. Sadie Maker Zach, what the heck? Holy hat, cat for scale. Zadie Maker Zach is just absolutely amazing. Inquiring minds, the CA glue that I use is called Saya Fixed. If anyone wants to, Michaela, I think Michaela's here. Saya Fixed medium viscosity is the best one. If anyone wants to link it, please do. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Yes, how long did it take to print? Zadie Maker Zach, we need to know. This is incredible. This is incredible. Holy hat. That is definitely taking it to a whole new level. Oh my goodness. You lost count at 4,000 hours. Holy hat. Star Wars 3 just gave an Amazon Canada link, but it should work to take a look at what it's. Wow, Zach, that is crazy. You are zany. You are a maker, and your name is Zach. Oh my gosh, look at that projection screen. You guys seeing this? Oh my goodness, Zach, that is incredible. Look at that trussing. Wow. He just took it to a whole other level. Talk about, this is not cute. This is, yeah, this is formidable. Wow. Critter42 says, is this the same kind of frame he had at his Murph booth? That's a good question for Zach. Awesome. Additive Adam? Ooh, here we go. Completed my first custom 3D printer build. it was done live on my Twitch stream. It's the West 3D Rook 2020 printed in Polymaker Polylight Galaxy Teal and Metallic Dark Blue ABS, equipped with BIQU steppers, Morn Sun 200 watt PSU, BTT, SKR Mini, E3, V2.0, Sherpa Mini extruder, Revo Boron hot end. Look, I said it all at once. I even learned some parametric CAD along the way to make the custom PSU mounts. I just got it serialized this weekend. Yes! Additive Adam, that's awesome. Rook number 291 with this video, Rook 2020 Mark II printing polar nuclear green PLA. Congratulations, Additive Adam, on your first Rook build. And of course, let's give a nice little shout out here to our friend Additive Adam. Getting your Rook, getting it serialized is absolutely awesome. And this is, of course, a 3D printer where a lot of parts are 3D printed. You got to assemble it yourself. That's awesome, Adam. Congratulations. There you go. And there's his video to prove that it was to get it serialized. You have to show all the parts working and all of the things. And of course, if you want some 3D printing inspiration, some really great electronics projects and more, Additive Adam is on Twitch. There you go. Awesome. Moving on, we've got a turkey from Grenier. This is more kit card action here. Gobble gobble, because who doesn't like turkey all year round? These are all bamboo PLA colors. I'm also making these in different colors. You can make this turkey into a peacock, I bet. That is so cool. And there's the Canadian dime for scale. That is the blue nose on the dime. If you don't know what the blue nose is, that's what I call peekaboo. And I can call my mom a blue noser. A blue noser is a Nova Scotian. Gobble gobble. Thank you for sharing, Grenier. Super cool. Finding all the kit cards. Tech Cheaper. Not 3D printing, but I've been learning bead flame working. Awesome. So there are some custom beads by Tech Cheaper. Fantastic. Mando Joe, Mandalorian. I'm a fan of delicious flavor. He's got, oops, there we go. A hue forge of the cards in the intro of the anime 2B Hero X, made by him. There's a bunch more, but he's missing filaments that he needs. So let's take a look at this again. That's fun. Awesome. Well, a continuing project is always good to have. Thank you for sharing. We have more cards, yes. Zany Maker Zach also has a... I wouldn't say Zany Maker Zach has a full deck of cards, but he does have a full deck of cards. He is pretty zany. Tech Cheaper again with another make here. I've been making more paracord lanyards. The first photo incorporates the glass bead I made and one I 3D printed. The other ones use brass beads I 3D printed out of protopasta brass and tumbled in a rock tumbler. The black knife has custom scales I printed to match my logo. Oh, this is cool. That is fun, Tech Deeper. What are you going to do with all these knives? So many knives. That is gorgeous. I love that galaxy. And of course the paracord. I hope you never have to use it, but oh wow. And that's the brass. Polished. That is cool. Thank you for you can never have too many knives. That's true. Look at the brass. Look, that is brass PLA. Voluptuous Villain says my husband would love these. Well, there you go. Build Over Boss said, just because you make a deck of cards doesn't mean you're playing with a full deck. That's true. I question myself some days. Awesome. That is cool, Tech Jeeper. Thank you for sharing. Tenchel. Oh, Tenchel also printed the mini robots. So we've got some kitty cats and some puppies here. Super cute, and I love the color choices. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Oh my gosh, and we have Inspired by True Events. Oh, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Here, hey, babe, what's happened? Oh, who's your friend? He's cute. My name's Jeff. Oh, Jeff, what do you like to do in your spare time? I like 3D printing and stuff. Oh, Romeo, come back, Romeo. Cute. Thank you for sharing, Potential. That's pretty much how it goes, right? Yeah. Wow, Shenanigans mini tower speakers in the making. Needs a little tweaking. We love a project. That is awesome. As I mentioned before, of course, make sure you're following Shenanigans 3D over here on Twitch. Always some fun projects on the go, and there is the mini tower speakers in the making. Awesome. 3D Medic Vince. Hey, Vince. Finished with all the trim pieces for the core one. Now to work on the sides around the boxed areas. Oh, this is fun. This is a great project 3D Medic Vince has been working on. And as you can see, this is a really fun effect on the edges of the core one there. Super cool. Look at this customization. Really, really cool. Thank you for sharing. Fun project. Awesome. Clownhammer, it'll probably end up being an inch, but Clownhammer sharing with us the snowstorm. That is quite the blizzard. Wow. You're in Colorado, though. You can handle it. You live with a Canadian. You're tough. Yeah, the diamond plate. Isn't that cool? Awesome. There's so many amazing makes. Thank you, everyone, for sharing your makes this week. Can't wait to see what else you're going to be printing this week. I will be definitely sharing this Daddy Wazzy bowl and more in the Discord. And of course, make sure you're sharing on the Polymaker Discord and everywhere you can share. I think the more sharing, the better. The more people can see what amazing projects you're working on with 3D printing, the better. If you're on Twitter, hashtag HotMakes. They showcase people's models every 2 weeks, and it's lots of fun. But for people that are joining us on YouTube, thank you so much for joining us for sharing makes. We are going to jump into a tutorial, actually. We had a couple people ask about purging into objects. I may end up publishing that on YouTube as well. We'll see what happens. But thank you all for sharing your makes. And for the people on YouTube, join the Discord, get all the links to all the different models that people have been working on, and check out all their amazing projects. And we'll see you next Sunday. Goodbye.